one of my examples I always like to share as a client that I had it was a very longevity based company. The last, the next 5 years, they were expecting to see about 50% of their total IT team retire. That's fast, right? Losing people that worked at your company your whole, the whole time you've been in existence, and now they're going to leave, right? And it's like, even when you think about that, you can honor what they've done, you can honor their careers and all these things, but you have to look at what they're leaving as. Are we really going to replace all these people one for one? We're just like, oh, hey, Jim, okay, you're leaving. Connor, you're coming. You're, whatever, right? It doesn't make sense to do that, right? To be able to more critically look at work and say, hey, like, how much of these things that people are doing are things that we could automate, we could streamline, we could make it different. We can, we can stop swivel chair. We can get rid of this system because, so-and-so was the only person who really knew how to use it anyway. And it sat on a personal PC under their desk, right? So that's just one example. But if you really think about what it takes to even execute one request end to end, it can be incredibly expensive. I can think of another example with a government agency I worked with where we looked at one process end to end. We used a lean approach to look at a waste walk to see what they were doing. And we literally found $1 million in waste in one government process.
Wow.
And that happens when people it's not the fault of the people doing it. They're just doing their work every single day. So when somebody else sometimes comes in and says, hey, like, let me take a peek, right? What you doing there? And they're like, oh, I'm logging into this system, or I'm going to walk this over to so-and-so's desk. That is all expensive.
Yeah.
So we were able to do that. I mean, that's just a couple examples of things I could think of offhand that really relate back to the cost of doing and not doing this type of investment. And companies have to look at it really holistically to understand it.